President Hardegree, the candidates and the faculty are assembled. I hereby declare this commencement ceremony now open, and we may proceed with the commencement exercises. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Good evening. My name is Joanne Olson. I'm Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Texas A&M University, Victoria. It is my great honor to open this ceremony with the singing of the national anthem. My fellow singers are Stuart Sherman, Senior Director of Emergency Management, and James Williams, Senior Director of Facilities Services. Before we get started today, I would like to ask you all to check your phones, make sure they're on silent, as well as any other electronic devices. After the anthem, please remain standing for a moment of reflection led by an A&M-Victoria student representative, Miss Jenny Grubbs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, fellow Jaguars. Today we gather to celebrate an incredible achievement in your lives. I want to begin by offering my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. This moment represents years of commitment, sacrifice, and growth, and it's something you've truly earned. Your journey to this day has been filled with challenges that would have discouraged many others. You accomplished the impossible by balancing work, school, and family. You pushed forward through seasons of uncertainty and moments when the finish line felt unreachable. But you, all of you standing in front of me, you did it. You kept going. That determination is what brought you here. What stands out most about this graduating class is the resilience you all have shown. You navigated systemic change, you embraced new experiences, and continued to rise to the demands placed before you. You adapted, you persevered, and you proved that Jaguars meet every challenge with strength and resilience. As you look forward to what comes next, I hope you pause and reflect on the journey that brought you here. Think about who you were the day you started this chapter and who you've become today. Every challenge you faced, every cram sesh coffee from Jaguar Java, and every connection you made here, every step that you took shaped you into someone ready for the world beyond this moment. And remember the people who helped support you along the way, the family and friends who encouraged you, the classmates who became your community, the professors and mentors who saw your potential and poured into you. Their belief in you helped carry you here, and their pride in you shines brightly today. So let's take a moment together to honor every step that brought you to this day. You carried responsibilities, overcame obstacles, and kept moving forward even when it wasn't easy. Now, you stand at a turning point. What you have accomplished today proves that you are stronger than you once believed. As you step into the future, trust that strength. The world you're walking into needs your ideas, your compassion, and most of all, your courage. This accomplishment is not a final chapter. It's a door opening to everything that you're capable of becoming. There is room for your voice, your talent, and your dreams in the world waiting beyond these doors. Congratulations, Jaguars. The future is yours. Thank you, and please be seated. Now, I am very excited and pleased to introduce Dr. Christian Hardegree, the first ever president of Texas A&M University, Victoria.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Christian Hardegree, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the first president for A&M-Victoria. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce a few important individuals who are joining us today to celebrate your achievements. In a few minutes, you'll hear from one of our guests, Joe Elab, the Vice Chancellor of Research at the Texas A&M University System. I also want to say that we are incredibly fortunate to have dedicated administrators who work to help our students achieve success, and they're part of the President's Cabinet. Several of those individuals are seated behind me, and I'm going to ask that they stand here on the platform while we give them a round of applause. But wait, there's more. Students are the lifeblood of any university. That heart that pumps the blood around is the university's faculty, some of whom are also here today. You've already seen a faculty representative, our Grand Marshal, Dr. Nadia Pittendrug. She is the president of our faculty assembly. She's an associate professor of English in the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. The Grand Marshal plays an important role in today's ceremony. They open our ceremony and they close our ceremony. So please join me in greeting Dr. Pittendrug. It's late at night. Please join me in greeting Dr. Pittendrug and the other faculty. Let's give them a warm welcome. I apologize. Now I would like to welcome Joe Elab, the Vice Chancellor of Research from the Texas A&M University System, to say a few words of greeting from the system office.
President Hardegree, faculty, staff, family, and friends, and especially the graduates of A&M-Victoria, thank you for letting me be a part of this very special moment. This is really special to be here at the very first graduating class of Texas A&M University, Victoria. And thank you so much to be among the very first and amazing president at Texas A&M University, Victoria, President Hardegree. I'm here today on behalf of the Board of Regents and the Texas A&M University System to bring our greetings and our congratulations. This is your day. We are very proud of you. Graduates, you've worked very hard to be here. Many of you have juggled jobs, families, late nights, and early mornings. You kept going anyway. That kind of grit will serve you well in the years ahead, and no one knows what the future holds. But this, I do know this, you are ready. This university has prepared you with the knowledge, the character, and the habits of leadership that Texas needs. For nearly 150 years, the A&M system has been committed to serving this state, improving lives through teaching, research, and public service. Today, that responsibility passes to you in your own way and in your own communities. Wherever you go next, remember what brought you here: discipline, hard work, and a willingness to serve others. Please stay curious, keep learning, and continue to treat people with respect. Those habits will take you farther than any diploma. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Trustees, it is my honor to authorize President Hardegree to confer the degrees for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with them. Congratulations to each of you. We wish you great success. We wish you purpose, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that inspiring message and for the powers conferred upon me. I kind of like that. Did you guys catch that? Yeah. So, graduates, today is a day of celebration, right? And it's a day to celebrate you and everything you've accomplished, but it's also a really special honor to be in the first graduating class of A&M-Victoria. And we are so proud of what you've accomplished, and we're so excited to be able to share this moment with you. This is truly historic, folks. This is the first commencement as part of the A&M system. And I want to take a few minutes to thank everyone who played a part in helping us make this transition. Whether that was our state legislators, Senator Lois Kolkhorst and Representative A.J. Louderbach, to the community members who lobbied on behalf of the university, and most of all for you. You're here to share today with us. The students are sharing this opportunity with us. This is history in the making. And we have some serious business to get to as we confer these degrees on folks and have them walk across the stage. But first, I would like for our graduates to stand up, please, because we're going to take a very important selfie. All right? Now, do you guys know the claw? The students voted on it. If you can do the claw, you're better than I am, but put your claws up, you jaguars, and then be patient while I take 27 of these so I can get one that looks okay, all right? Perfect. All right, have a seat. Today is a celebration of achievement, and you've reached this incredibly important milestone. And this is just the beginning, folks, right? You have earned this degree. You have worked hard for it. Now you got to put it to use. All right, so we're changing into a next chapter, and I know that you're going to build on all the successes that brought you to this point for your next piece, whether that's going to graduate school or whether that's going into your career. And you can always look back on your time at A&M-Victoria as a time that was really special, where you, in addition to finding a place where you belonged, it was a place where you mattered and will continue to matter. I want you to think about the times that you found the strength and determination to push through challenging coursework while your zigzaggy life was going on, study sessions, sometimes what seemed like endless assignments, but it all got you here, and it's your tenacity and your determination that's really part of that. I also want to acknowledge all the people who supported you along the way, whether they talked you off the ledge of a moment, whether they cheered for you, whatever role they had in your life. This is your family, your friends, your mentors, your faculty, your staff. And many of them are here with you today. So graduates, let's give them a round of applause. So I want to share with everybody a few facts about today's graduation, some things that I think really illustrate how far-reaching our university is and how amazing our student population is. For this year, this fall semester, we have 500 students who will be walking the stage throughout our 4 graduation ceremonies. They represent 34 states and hail from 47 countries. Our youngest graduate is 19 years old. I think that deserves a round of applause. And our most experienced graduate is 77 years young. It truly is never too late to pursue your education, to be a lifelong learner. And our students know the importance of never giving up. In fact, one of our students walking across the stage this fall enrolled at the university for the first time in the summer of 1987. That's pretty impressive. That also means for you people born in 2000s, they were born in the 1900s. We have 28 graduates who are veterans, and you're going to hear more about them and the honors that they receive later in this ceremony. But as you can see, A&M-Victoria is truly blessed with students who come from across the nation and across the world to earn their degrees, and we are excited to celebrate all of them today. So with that, I'm now going to bring up our provost, Joanne Olson, and she is going to introduce the honors for our recipients this evening.
I'll first direct your attention to the digital program to view the list of those faculty recognized by their students and their peers for excellence in teaching, research, and service. They should be commended along with the other faculty award winners for their work and the difference they make at the university and in our students' lives. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to recognize the outstanding students for Fall 2025, selected by the College of Natural and Applied Science. These students were chosen based on their academic records and related achievements. If the following students are here, would you please stand? This semester's outstanding students for the College of Natural and Applied Science are Mohini Goel, outstanding graduate student, and Brooke Spitzenberger, outstanding undergraduate student. A&M-Victoria definitely has outstanding students, but those graduating with honors have shown special dedication to their studies. These undergraduate candidates are wearing gold braids over their robes, and their names are listed in your program. I'm pleased to recognize them today. Candidates graduating cum laude with honor have grade point averages of 3.5 to 3.67 on a 4.0 scale. Will those graduating cum laude please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Go ahead and be seated. Thanks. Those undergraduates graduating magna cum laude with high honor have GPAs of 3.68 to 3.84. Please stand so we may recognize you. You may be seated. Finally, those graduating summa cum laude with highest honors have a 3.85 GPA or higher. Congratulations on this outstanding achievement, and stand so that we may honor you as well. Please be seated. Next, I would call your attention to student members of academic honor societies. These students are wearing cords or stoles to indicate membership in these societies, which are listed on page 7 of your program. Would all of the student members of these honor societies please stand and be recognized? Okay. Oh, there we are. You may also have noticed graduates wearing red, white, and blue intertwined graduation cords. We call these our Patriot cords. These individuals are wearing the Patriot cord because they are veterans and active service members of the U.S. Armed Forces. At this time, we ask that all graduating veterans, active service members, as well as any others in the building, please stand and be recognized. We thank you and salute you for your service to our country. You may be seated. We also have with us graduating international students who are proudly wearing a sash representing their countries of citizenship. International students are those enrolled at A&M-Victoria on F and J student visas, and we're honored to have them with us as our graduates. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. In addition, we have some special graduates who are wearing Jaguar Spirit cords. These generous students are participating in our JAGS Give Back program, and we appreciate their support of A&M-Victoria. Please stand and be recognized. If you notice students with teal cords, these are our first generation graduation cords, which denotes students who are the first in their family to complete a 4-year degree. Please join me in honoring these students who chose to take a new step and change their future by earning a degree. You may be seated. And now some logistics. Audience members, you're welcome to take photos of your graduate from your seat when it is their turn to walk in front of the platform. For safety reasons, however, please don't move into the aisles to take photos. This is an exciting day, and we know you're going to cheer and celebrate. But then be quiet when it's the next person's turn. We don't want to be here until 10 o'clock tonight. That way, each graduate will be appropriately recognized. Sandy Veneman will announce the graduates and degrees. She's a professor of psychology and biology, holding dual appointments in the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences and the College of Natural and Applied Science. We will now have the presentation of the Fall 2025 graduating class. Will the faculty and marshals please assist the graduates?
It's my privilege now to announce the names of those receiving bachelor's degrees from the College of Natural and Applied Science. I am now pleased to announce the names of those receiving their master's degrees from the College of Natural and Applied Science. Ola K. Yorde, Ebenezer Akin Ri Misi. Ibrahim Altanzi. Laura Aragon Cordonzo. Dejanae Brianna Aubert. Zane Alden Bennett. Tyler James Botin. Zachary Ryan Brownie. Eric Fernando Contreras. Tanya De La Cruz. Vivian Dion Galindo. Eduardo Ivan Gonzalez. Tamara Eunice Hosey. Yasmin May Ingram. Michael J. Lazema. Junior Limpreville. Jasmine Antoinette McKinney Austin. Tricia Alicia McLean. Brett Earl McMahon. Alexandria C. Melton. David Eduardo Montez. Kai Alexander Mouton. Maria Lagrosse Nepal. Alejandro Navarro. Teddy Abaka and Toma. Cimarron Ode. Moyo sa reo luwa, Ibo kum re lo ruwa, o lu boye. Gabriela Orozco. Reginald Parks. Donald Fawn. An Fan. Anam Khalad Rizvi. Maria Teresa Rojas Valles. Gage Tyler Rubish. Yanab B. Sabir. Sarah Von Sines. Alexa Charlene Sharpay. Justin Cedahall. Brooke Haley Spitzenberger, outstanding student. Drake Aaron Norwood Tarver. Chadalise Tawitsi. Nadia Corinne Vasquez. Lily Ann Vella. Now we are pleased to announce the names of those receiving their master's degrees from the College of Natural and Applied Science. Almindi Benchinoff. Mohini Hardik Gohel, outstanding student. Paul Cedric Haberhausen. Noma Comfort Kalu. Meghana Malay Deva Ra Pura. Shah Ra Babu. Amaka Christine Ya Ojo. Megan Gabrielle Purnell. Matthew Christopher Salinas. Sana Talho. Latifa Yahaya. This concludes the graduates of the College of Natural and Applied Science.
And now, the candidates for degrees will be presented by the College of Natural and Applied Sciences Interim Dean, Dr. Dmitry Sobolev.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science and Master of Science degrees please rise? On behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates as having fulfilled the requirements for their designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Please remain standing.
Will the faculty and platform party please rise? President Hardegree, it is my distinct honor to present these degree candidates who are students in good standing with the Texas A&M University Victoria, who have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees as set forth by the faculty of the university. I recommend that those degrees be conferred.
Students, this is the moment you've been waiting for, captured in the moments of weeks and hours, months and years of preparation and dedicated work. So just take one more second to reflect on the time investment and the hard work that got you here, that got you this hard-won accomplishment. By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, and on behalf of the faculty of the College of Natural and Applied Science, I now confer upon each of you and upon those graduating in absentia your respective degrees with all rights, honors, and privileges thereto appertaining. You're supposed to be excited. That was the power he gave me. Come on! So for our undergraduate students, this is the time that you take the tassel from the right side and you move it to the left side. Signifying that you have earned, you're a recipient of a degree of higher learning. If you were wearing a Texas A&M-Victoria class ring, you may now turn your ring so the seal faces away from you. I see a couple hands going. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of the Texas A&M University Victoria College of Natural and Applied Science. Let's give them a hand. It is now our pleasure to induct this graduated class into the alumni of A&M-Victoria, now more than 27,500 strong. I'd like to invite Jenna Banda, an A&M-Victoria alumna, to induct the fall 2025 graduating class. Jennifer earned 2 degrees from A&M-Victoria, a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice in 2013, and a Master's in Criminal Justice and Homeland Security. Today, she is the Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for the Victoria Office of Emergency Management, and she is here to do so. Let's give her a hand.
You are now representatives of excellence in your chosen professions and in your communities. The strength of Texas A&M University Victoria and its alumni network depends on each of you. As the first graduating class of Texas A&M University Victoria, you set the standard and begin the legacy that all future alumni will follow. A&M Victoria will always be your gateway to opportunity, growth, and a more meaningful life. As alumni, we invite you to join us in a shared commitment to serve, to continue learning, leading, and giving back to our university, our community, and our nation. Congratulations, class of 2025. Welcome to the proud family of A&M Victoria alumni.
It takes many people to plan and organize a commencement ceremony. I'd like to thank our staff who have made this ceremony possible. Their hard work is very appreciated. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd also like to thank our special guests as well as our ALS interpreters who've done a phenomenal job. Let's thank them. To our graduates, we're so proud of you. Your accomplishments, you make us proud. I have to say that you have done so much, and we can't wait to see what you do next, because we know this is just the beginning. What I like to think about is, as Jaguars, I want to really go out to the world and be like, look out, world, because these Jags are on the prowl. Right? And you're going to do amazing things. So stay in touch, keep us posted. We want to celebrate every success, every achievement, your kids, your grandkids, everything along that way, because you're part of our Jaguar family. So one last time, congratulations. Let's give them a hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close our ceremony, and we thank you for joining for the first commencement of A&M-Victoria. Will everyone please remain seated during the recessional of the graduates, and then you can join together for photos and hugs and flowers and whoop whoops and all the things that make this a special day. Graduates, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.